Thao here. There are two main reasons why you'd want a smartwatch: notifications and fitness tracking. You don't have to look very hard to find the numerous complaints from Galaxy Watch owners about its fitness features. I've read various complaints about the heart rate sensor not functioning during workouts, large chunks of steps not being registered, and the floor's climb tracking just flat out not working. The Samsung Galaxy Watch has been on my wrist for every single workout that I've done since I've purchased it. In today's video, I wanted to share my personal experience with the watch from a fitness perspective, where it shines, and where I think Samsung needs to improve. Let's dive right in. Let's start with the basics. There are three options when it comes to auto heart rate monitoring: always, frequent, and never. I have mine set to always, meaning that it measures continuously while I have it on. The heart rate monitor has been superb during normal everyday tasks. Where I've run into some hiccups is workouts. During intense workouts, the heart rate monitor will suddenly just not show my heart rate. When the watch struggles to get a reading, you're notified to wear the watch higher up on your wrist above the wrist bone. That helped cut down on some of the drops, but I was still experiencing issues with it. I took the watch off to inspect the sensor, and I found a good amount of sweat on the sensor. Wiping it off and placing it back on, the heart rate reading came back shortly after. I'll typically have to wipe it off once or twice during a workout whenever the heart rate monitor flatlines. It's definitely inconvenient and disappointing, but it's a workaround that I've been using to have it function properly. I've never been one to obsess over the number of steps I take per day. However, I totally understand why someone would want an accurate step counter, especially on a smartwatch, so I decided to test it out. The thing I noticed immediately is that the step counter appears to be slow to wake up. It takes a certain threshold of movement for it to kick in and start counting. According to Samsung, that's normal behavior, and it's supposed to add up all the steps that were initially tracked once it kicks in. From my experience, if you stop walking before the step counter kicks in, those steps aren't tracked. And there are times when it takes a really long time to kick in, and when it does, it adds some steps but doesn't account for a lot of them. This could explain why so many users are experiencing much lower step counts than with other trackers. But once it's active, it works perfect and it registers every single step I take. Hopefully, Samsung can fix this as soon as possible with a software update. I was initially having problems with the floors climb tracking on the watch, but the Altimeter app used to track floors climbed actually received an update last week. Since the update, the watch has been logging my floors consistently. I'm not a big runner, so I can't speak very much about its capabilities as a running watch, but for the few times I've tested the GPS signal, it seems to lock on relatively fast. But on a few occasions, it wasn't able to locate me. I do live in Toronto where there are a lot of large buildings and condos, which could be the reason why. I wore the Galaxy Watch to bed for 3 nights straight to test out the sleep tracking capabilities. I don't have another sleep tracker to compare it to, but the information provided is fairly in-depth. It also states that I didn't log a single minute of deep sleep. I guess I'm a light sleeper? Should I be worried? The watch is capable of tracking 39 plus types of activities, including an impressive amount of weightlifting exercises. I tested out several of the exercises to see how well it tracked the reps. Exercises where the watch can track the movement of the exercises, it will actually count the reps you complete. For the most part, it does a pretty good job. Just be aware, it's not perfect though. There will be times when it doesn't register a large number of the repetitions. For exercises that the watch can't track the movement, like push-ups, it would just start a timer and roughly estimate how many calories you're burning performing the exercise during that time frame. I personally don't use the individual exercise tracking as I find it a little distracting while training. I'll typically set my watch to weight machines and just let the watch do its thing. I'm a big fan of the workout screens that appear when you start a workout. Having the music controls just a scroll away is super convenient while training. You can also customize the other screens with information like time, calories, workout duration, and heart rate to suit your preferences. Samsung's health app is called S Health, and I like it. It has a clean user interface and presents you with information in an easy to read format. Things like steps, sleep, heart rate, water or caffeine consumption, floors, activities are all there. You can customize the order and add or remove information. It's great that I'm able to link it with MyFitnessPal, so the calories I log on MyFitnessPal automatically syncs to S Health. My Smart Scale also syncs nicely with S Health every morning when I step on it. You can even add pre-made programs to follow from providers like bodybuilding.com. The app works well and serves as a great hub to store all your fitness-related information. I'm that person that walks around with a little notebook to log my workouts. I find it super motivating to be able to look back at my completed workouts and progression. I was initially disappointed when I found out that I couldn't manually log sets and reps for a custom program. It was one of the things I was most excited for with the smartwatch. I did a little digging and found an app called Gym Run. It's exactly what I was looking for. The app allows you to input a customized workout program on your phone and then sync it onto your watch. From there, you can leave your phone behind and have just the watch on you during workouts. The standalone Gym Run watch app gives you the ability to log weights, sets, and reps for each exercise completed. It also has a built-in rest timer for between sets to keep you on track. The app plus watch combo makes logging so much more convenient, and I no longer have to carry around a notebook plus pencil around the gym. When you're done the workout, it syncs back to the phone and you can view all your completed workouts in the phone app. You can even share the workout directly to S Health. FYI, Gym Run does cost around $10. Samsung seriously needs to incorporate this function into S Health and have a watch widget for it. And it's kind of silly that I have to use a third-party app to do something I feel is super basic and should be standard. Workout logging has been my absolute favorite use case for the Galaxy Watch from a fitness perspective. It's one of those simple things that just makes life easier. And that's my summary of the Galaxy Watch's fitness capabilities as well as how I'm currently utilizing it for workouts. I'll be dropping my full review of the Galaxy Watch very soon, so stay tuned to find out my final conclusions on it. Until the next one, peace.